Hello, Professor Harris. This is Norma G. Pereira, and I'm here to give you my informative, persuasive speech. And here's my audience. I'm going to do a speech. I'm going to do my speech on the prevention of animal cruelty. So I'd like to offer to listen to this. When you hear this song being played on your television, it makes you turn and makes you feel even sad at times. Sometimes some of y'all might even feel guilty. And this is from the ASPCA. I'm going to partner up today to give my persuasive speech and partner up with American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. This is Henry Burke, who founded it, ASPCA, in 1866. He also created the Declaration of the Rights of Animals. This ASPCA was the first welfare organization founded in the United States, and their mission is to prevent cruelty to all animals in the United States. In the 1950s, ASPCA promoted the spay and neuter programs, and in 1973 mandated the sterilization for all animals that were to be adopted from any of their shelters. In 1996, ASPCA acquired the National Poison Control Center and launched its first caravan mobile, which it spayed and neutered, and it was a clinic in New York City. On www.aspca.org, I found that approximately 5 to 7 million animals enter the shelters nationwide every year. That's a little bit too much. And that's due to the reason that the pets are overpopulation, and that's the #1 cause of the deaths in pets in America. And according to the APPA, American Pet Products Association, 78 million dogs are owned and 85.8 million cats are owned in the United States. And I've also found that animals have the rights to. On factfile.org, every non-human animal possesses a right to live, which is so true. The big problem is that the shelters can't fix this problem themselves, so we need to do it for them. According to Nathan J. Winograd, who wrote The Truth About ASPCA, said that ASPCA reported that shelter killings dropped to 1.5 million last year, and if it's true, we should celebrate. But he has his concerns. Some states don't report their findings. So if it does happen and the numbers come in, he will let us know. And if it's found to be true, it will be a monumental milestone that means that 1.2 million other animals went to loving arms of families and not to the back door and to garbage bags. This will go down in history. You know, animals can't speak for themselves, and that's why it's important for us to be their voice and to help them. The abuse and cruelty and neglect will never stop unless we all work together to make this world a better and safer place for all animals. These are ways that we could help by donating weekly, monthly, become a monthly member, take the cruelty pledge, stay alert and become an advocate, report cruelty to any law enforcement that you see around. I mean, if you see anything really bad happening to animals, that would be the best thing to do. And last but not least, when I found on www.no-kill-advocacy-for-centers.org, they said it best. They said it best. They say it best when they said, if every animal shelter in the U.S. embraced the no-kill philosophy and their programs and services that make it possible, we would save nearly 3 million animals who are scheduled to die in shelters this year and the year after. It is not an impossible dream. Thank you.
Oh,